Welcome back to this episode where we are going to talk about loops in PHP. There are multiple loops in PHP. You have the while loop, the do while loop, the for loop, and the for each loop. Today, I want to focus on the while loop. So let's say that you want to print out the numbers 1 till 10. Instead of echoing out all the numbers, like this, echo 1, copy pasting it, changing 1 to 2 and 1 to 3, you can simply create a loop so code is executed repeatedly as long as the condition evaluates to true. In our case, our condition needs to be less than 10. The way you create a while loop, let's remove our echoes, is simply by writing down while, parentheses, and curly brackets. So whatever is in between the parentheses, which is also called our condition, will be performed until the condition is met. You usually use a while loop when you don't know the number of iterations that are going to take place in a loop. So let me add that as a comment. So let's go back to our parentheses. And let's say that we want to print out the numbers 1 until 10. First, we need to create a variable x, and set it equal to 1. We want to create a condition that basically says print something out while variable x is less than or equal to 10. So let's say variable x is less than or equal to 10. So if we save it right now and refresh the browser, nothing's happening because we're not doing something in our while loop. So let's echo out variable x and let's concatenate it with a break. If we save it and refresh the browser now, we will create something which is called an infinite loop, and the system will shut down. Because we're not increasing variable x, the while loop will check the condition, which is always true because x is always equal to 1. So what I mean by that is that variable x is equal to 1 and it's less than or equal to 10. If that's true, which is, this piece of code will be executed and then it will check it again. Because we're not increasing variable x, the output will still be 1. So we need to add an increment, and remember, we've already talked about this in the increment and decrement video. Right below our echo, we want to say that every time the loop is executed, variable x needs to be increased with 1. So let's add variable x and 2 plus signs. Let's save it and refresh the browser now, and you can see that the numbers 1 till 10 are printed out. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will be seeing you in the next one.